Hello. Hello, hello. Fuck it. I don't want to do this. Maybe another day. Night time or something. Right now, I was watching this, so I will keep watching this until I
change along with it, right? And this is difficult because our parents, a lot of them have given us this mindset where it's like, all we need is education and hard work, and then you'll be fine. It's really not like that anymore. You can't really trust that advice because it comes from a different time, right? It's not to say that there's zero value in education. Of course, there's value in education, but the level of debt that people are taking on to get degrees that don't even get them better jobs than they would be able to get if they just went right now with no experience and no education and tried to get a job is very concerning. Along with the fact that policy changes in America, I don't know about this for the rest of the world. I mean, I live in South Africa. I haven't heard anything about, South Africa making changes like this, but student loan debt is also now a lifelong commitment, right? Because usually, I think with any other kind of debt, if you gamble your house away, if you lose your job, if you fucking have to spend a shitload of money on medical bills, you can claim bankruptcy and literally wipe that slate clean. Now, of course, there's consequences to claiming bankruptcy, right? But it's like, if you're in a fucking pinch, if you really need to, you have that option, right? You can literally just wipe that shit clean. Except you can't anymore. It doesn't apply for all situations like it used to. Now, because people have realized that, people in America, young people, still are using this old strategy of just going to college and then hoping for the best when they get out. There's now policy in place to make it impossible for you to actually unshackle yourself from your student loan debt, even if you claim bankruptcy, and even if you go through all of those processes, right, that people usually go through to get rid of like massive amounts of debt. You can't do that anymore. You literally can't do that anymore. So that student loan debt is literally going to be a ball and chain for your entire fucking life unless you get really lucky. And the thing that you've picked to study happens to be one of the very few extremely financially viable jobs left that you can get because of a college degree. I would say anything barring engineering, neuroscience, medicine, and things like that. Maybe some levels of law and some levels of accounting and whatever. But even those, I mean, I can't speak to the rest of the world, but in South Africa, people who have, incredible levels of education in law are struggling to fucking find jobs and shit. Literally people with like 4 years of education, 1 year of like free work that they don't get paid for, right? And they still can't find a job. Literally, they can't find a job. They can't find anything better than minimum wage after 5 years and God knows however many fucking thousands of rands spent on education, right? The strategy really has to change. Now, I'm not saying that this doesn't mean that there is a place for jobs.
Hello, I'm watching a video right now. I will talk later. Right now, I was watching this video and said, fuck it, let's open up stream earlier and watch the video. And then do the thing.
Right? I think that there still is, but it has to not be your final plan. Because if it is, you are relying with a lot of hope, purely hope, that shit is going to go your way. And it really might not. It might, but it really fucking might not as well. Right? You're hoping that the economy doesn't go tits up. You're hoping that the company you work for doesn't go bankrupt or change their policies. You're hoping that despite the inflation rates, your money that you've saved will still be worth something, even though it's not enough to take advantage of the interest rate increases. And you're basically placing your entire financial plan outside of your own control and outside of your own influence, which makes it a very risky plan, right? At this point, I'm convinced that trying to start a business, starting a YouTube channel, trying to make a course from scratch to sell on, Skillshare or whatever it is, these are like, also they have risks. It might just not work. You might just fail, right? But at least it's in your control, somewhat, right? At least it's in your control. You have factors that you can manipulate to try and make money, and it's not connected strictly to your time, so you can benefit from an exponential increase in earnings as you tweak small things, right? So getting a job and relying on the economy to not fluctuate badly, to not have a recession, is risky. And at the same time, making a business is risky. So what do? I think you do both. You work a job so that you can see for yourself that it's fucking ass and that it's not going to get you where you want to go. And then you have your fuck this event. And once you've had that, where you say, screw this, I'm going to make fucking sure that through my actions, through my plan, I never have to come back to this. Then you can go ahead and go 115% into a business, into a whatever, fail, try again, fail, try again, fail, try again, get a big, make it big once, and then be set. I seriously think that's what you have to do. For me, I studied to be a photographer, right? That's why I have a good camera and this little microphone and everything for this video, right? So I don't think it was a waste. I'm not saying it was like a complete waste. Having literacy around cameras and editing pictures and doing all of that kind of stuff will also give me a huge leg up if it comes to, being a successful YouTuber, right? But at the same time, it was expensive. Luckily, my mom could pay out of pocket and I didn't have to go into debt. It was expensive. It was time consuming. And it really, despite having, good technical skill when it comes to taking photos and having like a pretty good level of experience from workshops, from all kinds of different shit that was in my course, it didn't get me close to making money without me having to actually go out and like do a lot of initiative taking on my own. That's not a bad thing, because being able to take initiative is like going to be a fundamental skill if you want to build a business. And that's part of the reason that I chose to do photography, is because I knew that it would put me in a situation where I either sink and give up or I swim and figure it out. And I needed that level of stakes in the game, because if I didn't have that, then, then like my motivation was just not high enough to like make a change. So I needed to kind of like put myself in this position so that I only have one true option that I consider an actual option. And through that, slowly I'm getting to the point where I'll make some money. And that's not going to be my final plan. It never really was. Even in the very beginning, I knew that this was something where it's like, I'll take this and I'll be able to make some money with it. And maybe if I become a salesman and I just fucking hate my life, I can ditch the sales and just go full in on the photography and just make it work until I can figure something else out. But even though I didn't really acknowledge it at the beginning, I think that was the plan. It's like, I can give up, which I don't really see as an option, because there's not much in this life that I've found to be as soul-sucking and fucking awful as working a job. And so I don't see giving up as a real option, right? It's not an actual option. And failure is what I'm expecting. But at the same time, I'm going to just keep trying, right? Because I don't think it's a limit because of my actual capabilities. I think it's a limit because of the amount of mental commitments that I have to making whatever it is that I try to do work, right? The willingness to like send some fucking emails to some random people, offering, making a good offer, sitting down and coming up with a good offer for services, to try and score a contract so I can have some recurring income for like a year or whatever it is, and just make some fucking shit happen, right? So that's kind of my only option. And that's a really good thing, because it is going to have to bring the best out of me. And even though I'm very scared of that, I'm very scared to confront a lot of the things that I'm talking about, it is kind of the only option I have, right? Because of the way that I've done things. So that's ultimately what's going to be very powerful, right? Is having only one option. You have to make it work. And that's actually the situation that all of us are in. We are all in that same situation, right? It's like, change your strategy or sink. The only two real options you have. Sinking is not a real fucking option, right? Because we need food. We need food on the table. We don't want to be fucking spending all of our time away, our most valuable asset, really. We don't want to just be giving it away for fuck all money, to some dickhead who's doing really well because we've decided to work for him instead of making a company that has employees that will work for us. The strategy change is going to be difficult. And it's going to also take a lot of mental resilience to put up with how negative and hopeless people are in general towards anyone who wants to change the plan and not fit with the fucking mold. But it's going to be important. Use self-improvement YouTubers and use free communities you can find. Like Hamza's community is free now, Adonis Gang. It's like his level down from Adonis School. But, I've sat in it, honestly, I still think it's a good influence. Just because it's a break from all of the people who are completely hopeless, who have a complete like doomer attitude towards the world, and who ultimately don't really want you to succeed. Because if you do, it's going to remind them of the things that they've given up on, and they will resent you for doing that. So with all of that said, find something that has either a large scale or a high magnitude, and push on those two variables and make some fucking money with it. One other thing is that more money will never fix money management problems. So if you're shit at handling money, right, sort that out too. I don't care what you have to do. Read fucking books, go to therapy. It doesn't really matter. Watch more self-improvement YouTubers. Maybe take a bit of a spiritual journey and realize that Jordans and a fancy car is never going to make someone love you implicitly. So if you want implicit unconditional love, none of those things are going to get you closer to it. It's really important that you understand that, because it's so easy to be in the shits, right, and try and find a way out that doesn't come from within yourself, because that's what we all do. That's what everyone markets you to do, because ultimately, if the way comes from within, no one can sell you that. I mean, people can still make courses and people can still say, well, if you don't do it my way, you'll never succeed, so you should do it my way. And that's fair, right? That's fair. But hey, guess what? I don't have a fucking course to sell you, right? I'm just a dude, really, on self-improvement, trying to get to the point where men have an actual place to go when life gets really tough. And if I can do that just by giving a bit of advice about some experience that I've had, I want to do that. So it is purposeful for me, this work, in that sense where it's like, I have my own insecurities, I have my own shit to deal with. It doesn't feel easy or natural to just get on the camera and talk like this, because I was also sitting before where it's like, I feel tired, I feel exhausted, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. But it's like, when I think about maybe at some points I'll be wise enough to actually help a few individuals with what I'm saying, it will be worth the discomfort that I've gone through. And financially, it could also pay off. I'm not going to lie. Like, I do want to make money from this YouTube channel. But at the very fucking least, right now, there's nothing I have to sell you. And if I did have something to sell you, I wouldn't be able to do it without knowing that I'm giving you value for the money that you would be giving me, an even trade. So anyway, do some meditating, do some journaling, read some fucking books, do some push-ups, and I'll see you skank bastards later.
2023 has been the best
Hello. I am watching a video. Well, I was watching a video. Now I'm writing a comment on the video. Basically, a guy saying that jobs don't matter or whatever. Okay, bye. Okay. Finished watching the video. Did I tweet this? Yes. So, now, lists. Well, venting. I could vent a little bit. I wrote this post here. I can't do it anymore. But I think it has some private things. Let's check. Yeah, it has some names and all of that, so I don't want to show it. But yeah, basically, I've been feeling really down lately. I just don't see the point in anything. Like, I don't see the point in making videos. I don't see the point in live streaming. I don't see the point in writing. I don't see the point in getting a job. I don't see the point in not getting a job and starting a company or whatever. I don't see the point in anything. I don't see the point in hanging out with friends. I don't see the point in playing games. I don't see the point in in not hanging out with friends and in not playing games. I don't see the point in watching movies. I don't see the point of anything. I don't see the point. I go on a walk and I don't see the point of walking. I do learn some Japanese with my mom and I don't see the point in learning Japanese with my mom. I just don't see the point. I see books. I don't see the point in reading the books. I see the fucking lists that I have. The title of the video is called, well, the stream is called Going Over Lists. I don't see the point in making the lists. I don't see the point in going over the lists. I don't see the point in anything. See, here I have a list of ideas of YouTube videos. I watched it yesterday, and I don't see the point in reading the fucking... Well, I read the list. I hate every idea on it, except maybe one idea, and I don't see the point in writing ideas anymore because I look at those ideas and don't like them. I read my old writing and I don't see the point in reading it because I don't like it. I don't see the point in looking what's better to make it better because I just don't see the point in anything. I wrote Twitter as well. Twitter. I don't see the point in tweeting. I write something there. Some people like it, but no one actually cares. And the same applies to me, right? I receive tweets from others. I like them. I think I care somewhat, but then, yeah, but if you look at the facts in practice, I don't actually care, right? Because if I actually cared, I don't know, I would DM them or something, right? I would express my more things, right? I don't. I think of an idea. Then I watch a movie. I like the movie or whatever, but while I'm watching the movie, I think, what's the point of this, right? I know that someone made the movie and that the movie had to make money or whatever, and that many people worked on the movie. And the movie is good, right? It's a critically acclaimed movie or whatever. But I just don't see the point, right? I'm like, but the thing that I make is not going to be critically acclaimed, right? That's the... and it's like, and even if it is critically acclaimed, like, who the fuck cares, right? Even if I like the movie, like, who the fuck cares about me liking the movie, right? No one cares. I think of eating good food, right? Or going to the places that I want to go. Here I have a list of places I want to go, right? And it's long as fuck. But then I think, what is the point of going to every place, like, or even some? It's like I'm the only person who's going to enjoy these places. You started early today, or more like you started on time today. Lol. Yeah, I started a couple of times ago. I was watching a video. That's why I started earlier. So I was watching a video. This video. And yeah, I made a comment here. And that's what I was doing in the beginning of the video. That's why I could start earlier. I was not saying anything. Yeah, I was venting. As the title says, I was just venting. About things that don't matter. Like, nothing. It's cliche or whatever, but I'm just feeling like nothing matters. Right? I was talking about this, right? Going to these places. I have a list of places that I want to go to. But it's like, if I'm going alone, why do I care, right? It's like, if I'm going alone and I'm doing them for myself, I don't give a shit, right? Because I am the common element in all of this, in going to all of these places. And I don't see the value in that. It's like, if I'm going to share them, no one will care. So it doesn't make sense to go. And if I'm going alone to share with no one, it's a stupid idea going in the first place. Right? Like, because I am going to be there knowing that I'm there alone, and I won't care. So, and I will know that it's pointless. So I won't want to do it, and that's all. Yeah, and as I was yesterday, I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something like, I want to... What did I read? I want to go to some place or whatever, right? Yeah, the vision thing, right? That I want to... People... That this is what I was talking about yesterday, right? That I want people to let me stay in their house indefinitely or whatever, right? And I want to not have to do it. But this is such a stupid goal, right? That it doesn't make sense to set it as a goal, right? This is not a thing that you can set as a goal. Therefore, it's a stupid goal. So it makes no sense to... So if the goal that I want to have doesn't make sense as a goal, I don't know, it's just stupid. And if the places I want to go to are like contingent on this framework, it's all stupid, right? It doesn't make sense. I have all of these lists that are based on other things. Like this, review my video series. Why would I watch my own videos again? To make them better for whom? If they are made by me in the first place, right? To give a message to whom? What's the message that I want to give better? Review and publish videos, sometimes stamp them. Why would I want to review and publish videos again? Well, this one I haven't reviewed them, I guess. But why would I want to review videos that I didn't want to publish in the first place? Why would I want to organize the information in the videos? For whom? Compile all my YouTube video ideas in one place. Well, this is one part from the YouTube videos idea. Why would I categorize the YouTube videos ideas that I want to have? Well, that I have had already, and like prioritize or whatever. If the videos that I'm going to make are going to end up like the videos above, right? Maybe I will watch them once or twice. I will think they are maybe good or maybe not. I will think they are good in some ways and bad in others. And the market, aka the people watching, will just not watch them. My vision. Why would I consult myself on the vision that I have if the vision that I have here, the one that I said before, like this vision, is stupid, right? Why would I talk to get a job or whatever, like about my skill set, if my skill set is supposed to be the thing that gets me a job or to get me work in whatever? If getting a job in the first place is to sustain yourself, like to get yourself through life, for what, right? To make these videos that no one will watch in the first place, right? Thinking of offers. Why would I want to think of this is offers? Because I want to make a business, because I don't want to get a job or something, right? Why would I think of a business to sustain myself, to make the videos, if the videos themselves are just some fucking stupid shit that I make only for myself and no one else watches? This is all consulting things or whatever. This is another video that I make for myself or that I thought that it was an interesting idea. But if I think it's an interesting idea and then I get proven wrong, I get that, but it's hard to give advice on that for me since I also don't know the answer. Yeah. I don't know. That was what I wanted to vent about. And yeah, for today I wanted the other thing that I have in the title, lists. Another pointless thing. But I don't know. It's like, it's the thing that keeps me going, so I will fucking do it because of that. That is the only reason. So I have that. I had one today on here. Yeah, it's for the Twitter job board. This thing. No. Changed it up. because I don't like this anymore, so I'm going to change it. People have said that they hate my writing or whatever, so I'm going to change everything again. With some web development skills, but more focused on writing and video work now. Myself. Boom. Let's delete all of this. Location, let's leave it at 10. Skills, let's delete all my skills. What I'm looking for, delete. Where do I think I would get a good fit, delete. Why am I in this job board, delete. Okay, so let's keep it short. Show and tell. I like tell. This is for the what I'm looking for. Show and tell. I like tell, or is it maybe for the good fit thing? DevRel, area of contact. Where do I think I would be a good fit here? DevRel. Area of contact, serendipity, and you never know. Well, you never know, or something. So I'm going to leave this one even if it's stupid. Myself. I'm just going to keep it real. I studied mechanical engineering. I like the thought of being a mechanical engineer because I've always liked cars, still one of my main interests. And I must have read somewhere the degree where I studied it left me with a bad aftertaste for both personal reasons and institutional ones. I talk about it with Pre-Rat in the podcast episode I did with him. YouTube. This one. Copiar dirección de enlace. Control K. Link. Wait. Hi. Ganime.
Here,
I'm filling out a
um,
Twitter job board.
how about you?
Oh, I watched the videos you recommended, by the way. On one side, I thought you planned more before recording. You already had some sort of script what you wanted to say, so there were no or very little pauses. Yeah, on some videos I do that. On the ones that I recommended, I think those are all scripted, but most, like the ones that are very long, those are not. For example, these 1 hour plus videos have a lot more. This one, for example, this one would have a lot more space. It made it more enjoyable to listen to without the pauses. On the other hand, I found it interesting to hear. Just tell a story what you experienced with the kebab. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why I told the story. I thought it was, I don't know, like a small element. I like stories that are about small things as well. I like reading them. When I see someone telling a story about something small, I like it, right? And that was something that was small but particular to me, right? Reading. I liked it. Yeah. I will note the feedback in my head to see if I can make more stuff. Not like it, but yeah, well, like it. In the same vibe. Like the thought of being a mechanical engineering because I have realized cars and before college I read quite a lot of English media, English language sites, Reddit, etc. And Reddit, YouTube, etc. And mechanical engineering ingeniería mecánica was tied to cars. There was a prestige element I wasn't aware of, that IMO was palpable in the environment. Or lack thereof. And I took way too long to finish. Okay, maybe I should put the skills before. Skills. Video production, planning, writing, recording, editing. Dun, dun, dun. publishing at a YouTube level. And then I'm going to put this at the end, location. Writing. Technical. I interned at R&D Aerospace Consulting Co. Doing mainly technical reports on that SOTA and non-technical YouTube bits above. Non-technical. Meh. Talk about that on my coscorodrive.com. Bro. What's wrong? Why doesn't it redirect? It should redirect. YouTube consulting site. Control K. Boom, boom. ¡Ay! Su puta madre. Engineering related things. I've done some power train calculations, both on a student racing team and powertrain calculations. Well, powertrain is powertrain only for vehicles, like moving vehicles with like wheels, or powertrain applies in aviation too. I think we were called powertrain, but I don't know. simulation at that company plus fuck it, let's break them down. Boom. And also non-technical. Writing comments on videos and an experiment. R&D Consulting Co. What did I do there? Powertrain simulation and dimensioning. These things. Right. Very light work though. We didn't have a lot of leeway. We didn't. Skills, languages. Now let's see. I list many random things because I value explicitly seek people, companies who value all of those things. Many seemingly random, casual, unrelated. Music, language, video games, video games. Web development, holy shit, I forgot about that. Web development. Fuck it. I'm not going to give examples. Language, video games. What did I have written before? I have it on the YouTube. Let's say car out of sub and yeah, the attitude to knowledge, you could say. Skills, video, DaVinci Resolve, guitar, gaming, build my PC, product design. Oh, product design. Con Google. Planning, writing. Graphic design. I use Photoshop. Let's add Dingboard to Dingboard. Duck. Do I have a Dingboard account? Dingboard. Let's go. Graphic design. What was that? Lol. It's just an AI editor of images. You have to log in though. Like you. If I put my image here, for example, I can segment it or something like this. Boom. See, it kind of segments it somewhat, and then you can cut it. It's cool. It's made by Yasin. Let's see if I can see. Does he show who? It's made by him. Twitter / yeah. This. You need to DM him for an invite if you want. I did that. That's the only reason I have one, because I DM'd, but yeah. Music languages. Spanish natively. English C1 KL level. Certified. And very online, not certified. German A2 Unicert certified. B2 like B1 level. B1 level. A2 Another certified. High school French. Estimated A2 B1. Japanese. Basic Japanese. I also like language learning as a topic. Okay, see, why do you use that? More like for what? Yeah, it's just like Photoshop. Just in case you want to edit images. But yeah, Photoshop is like expensive, so if you don't have it pirated or whatever, you use that. Or if you don't want to leave the browser, or if you just want to make a quick edit and don't want to open Photoshop, because Photoshop takes a time to open, right? If I it takes some time. So yeah, the Inkboard is more or less like just in the browser pretty quick. It has AI features. So for example, Photoshop has the content aware field. I think the Inkboard also has this content aware field. I know. And also because it's funny, right? It's more fun to use something like that is like homemade by this guy versus just Photoshop, the corporate tool. I mostly use GIMP if I want to edit a picture, but yes, yeah, I used to use GIMP as well. Then I just pirated Photoshop. But yeah, GIMP is decent. I use, like, when I don't use Photoshop and it's simpler stuff, I use like this paint.net software. Because it also supports like layers. Here, you don't see them, but it supports layers and transparency and all of these things. But it's a little bit less useful than Photoshop, and it doesn't have like smart AI features, which I don't know. It sounds like a gimmick, but like it's cool to have, for example, content-aware fields, to have like this segmentation, better segmentation than this magic wand thing, for example. Okay, I'm putting all of those before myself. Let's put some. Web development. Completed a free bootcamp, free online web dev bootcamp for full stack apps. Once we built, we're using Mongo Express. Node Express backend, Mongo database, and Plating languages front ends, EJS, handbrakes. What was the handbrakes extension? Handlebars. A bit of React 2, but for myself or others, I've only made static websites, simple static websites. Music. Music is so hard to like communicate abilities, right? How do you say how much music you know? Like, what are your music skills? How do you say that? I played guitar for 7 years, but I don't know, like you can play guitar for 7 years like me and not get very far like me, or you can play guitar for less but know a lot, right? Mm. What level am I in PUBG? Okay. Profiling construction alert attend trian. What is the warning triangle? This. I don't know what am I looking for with this show and tell thing. Why did I write this? Show and tell, I like tell. My head hurts. Oh. Yeah, but I have to do it. If I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it ever. Well, actually at night I will do it. But very online. Video games. I mean, putting that I'm level 168 in GTA Online is stupid as hell, but I don't know. I think it's funny. I'm keeping it. Sorry if people don't like it, but I like it. I think it's funny, and I will do it. Video games level 168 in GTA Online. I reached silver 3 in Valorant. Lol. I play PUBG a lot, but I don't know how good I am. Like, where do you stand on PUBG? Like, how do you know how good you are? To 50 hours. But skills. Never played a battle royale. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I guess there must be like some internal MMR system, but I don't play ranked, so let's say 250 hours on PUBG. 250 hours is not that much ammo. Yeah, true. So I put it here so people know I'm casual. I know these aren't particularly crazy numbers or skills, but yeah, it's mostly so because of this, right? I know that these aren't like crazy skills or whatever, but it's just to I don't know. It's like if you tell someone that knows Counter-Strike like Rush B or something, and they get it, right? It's like you can use Rush B as an analogy, right? Or rushing, like I don't know, like rushing a site from Valorant, for example, like rushing a site kind of makes sense, right? Or like holding mid. I don't know. I guess like I don't know. Maybe in a regular corporation you won't have to hold mid, but maybe there are some senses in which knowing these terms or whatever or this thinking is useful. I don't know. That's my theory. I know that is not game design, but I also don't know how to put it. And it is true that I do watch game design. Strategy, that's why I put the strategy here, right? Because like the hold mid thing is like strategy, the strategic part. What do you play, by the way? If 250 is not that much, what do you play? And how much do you play? 1,000 hours in League of Legends or something? Or for game development, it would certainly be important to understand the lingo and stuff. Yeah, the point is to me that I don't only see it like in game development, right? To me, the point is exactly not the opposite of that. It doesn't have to be game development, but yeah, that it. Imagine if someone hires you and the reason because they hire you is because they know that you will say this kind of watch mid or something, right? I don't know. Like, wouldn't you feel like this connection that you are like on the same page on this thing, right? I don't know. That you get it the same way, right? I have over 1,000 hours in Dark Souls 2, Borderlands, and Skyrim, for example. Home. Japanese. Weekend school. Fields at Technoblade. What the fuck? The best team that never was. Hi, hello, hola. I know that this is removing it. Boom. Bye. And thinking gaming terms. Yeah, for example, Dr. K. I'm not sure if you know Dr. K, but he talks a lot about like this AOE healing, right? He talks about these things in gamers terms, right? Gamers terms. I don't know, and I think like that as well, right? So it's like because he can talk like a gamer, he understands, right? No, but he can. I don't know. Based stream. That guy, I watched some videos. Yeah. Yeah, he has a lot of interviews like that. He used to do many more of those. 3 people. Wait. Okay. I think I'm done with the skills. Maybe I will find something else. What I'm looking for. Show and tell, I like tell. What I wanted to say with this, with what I'm looking for, show and tell, I like tell, is that I know that the best way to show your skills is to show them, right? Like if I want to show video production skills, I should show a well-produced YouTube video, right? If I want to show writing, I should show my texts and not talk about my texts or something. But I like telling. Right? I don't know. I don't know what I mean with I like telling here and with what I'm looking for. I don't know what I had written here originally. Let's say location, skills. What is it? What am I looking for? And what? Yeah, the vibe thing, content strategy, or whatever, right? What is this? Omel. Well, are you here or? This is me constructing a profile in a website, in a job website, listing my skills and what I'm looking for and all of this. That's basically what this is. Why? Because I don't have a job and I need money. And my parents tell me every day, well, not every day, but many days they tell me, you should sign up for a job and all of this. You like it more on a personal level to talk to the people and tell them what you are good at, since you can explain it better than just showing a text or video, I think. Yeah, I would guess, right? Because if you see my text, if you see a YouTube comment of mine, and you don't know like the context and all of these things, right? It's more like, I don't know. I also don't think I have like this huge ability of making people get it, right? But I like the attempt. Oh, my bad. Good luck. No worries. Thank you. I don't know what a streamer should do in this point. Like, I just said, right, what I'm doing. Like right now, I'm feeling what I'm looking for category. I have filled my skill set, and now I'm feeling what I'm looking for. And I wrote today on my notes. This is why the video is called "Me Venting and Going Over Lists," because one of the lists I went through was this list, and in this list, which is a list of the things that I want to do for this job application or whatever, well, not job application, like job board, is to write the word I like tell, show and tell, right? Not to write this, but to communicate this in an effective manner. To communicate that I like telling things. I don't know where this fits, right? Though. I think this fits like in the content thing, right? I want to make videos, basically. I want to get paid to make videos. But in this I like telling thing, right? Because this is what my videos are, right? My videos are not showing anything. My videos are just telling. This is what my videos is. Mostly telling things. Saying things about my videos, saying things about a podcast, saying things about a podcast. This is talking to someone. Saying things. This is a video. I have very few videos showing things. And I understand the power of showing. Right? This is a video showing. I understand video. Sorry, you don't even see the video showing. This is a video showing, right? My vlog. And yeah, it's nice, right? But it's nice to show things. And I watch videos of people showing things a lot of the time. But I also like videos of people telling things, right? I listen to a lot of podcasts and all of these things. And that's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for people who value that. I'm looking for someone who values the telling aspect. Like, are you randomly making an application like no specific job? Yes, this is like a Twitter job board and you make your profile, right? It's like in LinkedIn or something. You upload your resume or something, right? No. Fuck. No, me cago en la puta. Me cago en su puta madre. Me cago en la grandísima puta. Thank God I had it copy pasted, but I've lost a lot of stuff. Shit. Well, I have this stream, so okay, Control V, and fuck. Copy. Like no specific job, and yeah, no, it's not a job. It's this website. Fuck. Let's see if I can. No. But yeah, it's this company where you are like. It's called Twitter job board. So it's like Indeed.com or like some of these, but more specific, like more niche related. Here, okay. So let's copy this back in. Fuck. Okay. Basic Japanese. My mom is Japanese. Let's Japanese, and I went to Japanese school on weekends in kindergarten, first grade. So like language learning as a topic. Level 168 in GTA Online. So stupid. I reached silver 3 in Valorant. 250 hours on PUBG. I don't play ranked though. And I know these, let's say, impressive numbers. It's okay. What did you say? At least you have the stream to look it up again, but yeah, sucks. Just become a news report if you like talking about things. Yeah, but like I don't want to talk about the things that other people tell me to talk about, right? I want to talk about the things that I want to talk about. And it's not necessarily that I want to talk about things, right? But yeah, kind of, actually, yes. Yeah, probably that is actually it. Impressive numbers. Aunque ahora está en directo. Jiji. Think they can be related in useful ways. There's many seemingly incomplete things. Certain impressive numbers, but it's what I don't know. Is to show a certain not depth, submersion. How do you say, like being submerged? Of gaming concepts, of gaming strategy, related concept. I also am interested in game design. But I should maybe open up the interests. Apartado. Do you have a podcast? I don't have a podcast per se, right? Because, like, to me, podcasts are with, I don't know, maybe this is not true, but to me, podcasts are like conversations with two people, right? So I have one episode of a podcast. DS video. But, like, to me, my videos are my podcast, right? This is like, if what I call like talking to the camera, right? And saying things is to me a video, right? I don't know, I have maybe this is for myself, like in the myself section, bash scripting things, glue together code. Yeah, that stuff. Save. For today, do you want to make your first post? Yes? Oh, no. Offerings? No, make your post. Okay, fuck it, let's make a post. If you want me to make a post, I make a post. Service. Video essay for hire. Link to tweet. Okay, tweet. Twitter. From VisaCamp. Fuck. From VisaCamp. What was the bounty? Bounty. Whoa. Reciente. Yeah, like a bounty board. So the job board. Maybe the services part on your site solves this actually. Make you pause and this tweet inspired me to when I saw this tweet, I thought that I would where copy link my video essay So you are trying to grow your channel and become a YouTuber. I mean, I am already a YouTuber, right? By the fact that I'm making videos, I'm already a YouTuber. Am I trying to grow my channel? I don't know. I've never thought of it as explicitly trying to grow my channel, but it is a hope. But I am not actively trying with growing tactics, right? To make one of these. To make video essays. And I think, and I'm very familiar with because I love the medium and think it's a great way of communicating and joining ideas. Usually the path is to make your own direct value to someone versus do it the raw artist way. I've made over 100 videos. Some of them videos I like, but not a proper video essay. Most video essay like videos of mine in Spanish. What are my most video essay like videos? iPhone. The result I haven't read. So if you if you want to talk about topics like social media is the best platform. So maybe you should try growing your channel, and maybe this will be your occupation soon. Later you can release podcasts which are easier to listen, as you don't have to constantly watch. This way you will gain more followers or whatever. If you like gaming, you should try streaming on different platforms and grow your channel that way, like on Stream and Twitch, etc. Yeah, I've streamed a little bit of not gaming, but like playing GeoGuessr and all of that. I have streamed before. This, copiar dirección de enlace. Short. Too short to be a video essay. In Spanish. Too short to marketing. I don't know. My inspirations are Jules Terpak, Tiffany Ferguson, Jules Terpak, Kidology, ContraPoints. But I have watched a ton. Okay, done it. Yeah, just continue that and divert the attention to YouTube channel where you upload your videos. Yeah, those are good points. Thank you. I'm closing stream now, by the way. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your ideas and your input. I will consider those. Yeah, I've considered some of those, and I do some of them of those things as well. But yeah, I'm just not. Joe, have a nice rest of the day. Yeah, you too. And yeah, thank you for being here again.